Okay everyone, let's move ahead, and now we have opportunity to understand that why our attitude matters when we are listening to our advice. Are you getting everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
How our attitude matters when we are listening to others advice, right? For that we have some content in SRB. Please open your SRB everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Now there are some situations everyone that you are going to read with your partner, and you have to understand by posing the questions with your partner. Okay, you need to understand that situations well, then we will be sharing with the class. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so what are we going to do?
Ma'am, we are going to read that paragraph and we will try to phrase some questions with our partners.
Exactly. And how much time do you require for that?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay everyone, you have 5 minutes. Please go ahead. Okay everyone, have you all discussed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now one by one we all are going to share. So we will start from this side. Please share the question first and then share your answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the question is, how can remembering this help you feel better when you receive advice you don't like?
Yes.
Ma'am, I will care about my understanding. If the person is saying something,
Okay.
I would love to listen for my well-being, and that's it.
Very nice. Next please.
Ma'am, if the person is saying I don't like, then instead of showing my aggression, I would love to reducing my anger, and I will try to listen them.
That means instead of reacting, you can respond properly, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Instead of immediately reacting, you can just think of it and then you can respond as she shared. Yes. Next please.
Ma'am, I would love to keep myself open-minded,
Okay.
and I would love to listen if somebody is saying something. So it's depend on me whether I will take that advice or not. But if I will listen, so that person will feel very happy, and that will make me happy. So that's why I would love to listen.
Fabulous. And how will you do that? Can you please give some example?
Yes, ma'am. If I will keep myself positive,
Okay.
so I can listen.
Very nice. Next.
Ma'am, I also have the same answer.
Okay, you have the same understanding.
Yes,
Thank you so
ma'am.
much everyone for sharing your answers. Okay, please read the next question.
Ma'am, the question is, what can you do if you don't agree with someone's advice?
Okay.
Ma'am, as I earlier shared, that I will keep myself positive, and I will try to listen, and I will listen.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to add one example?
Ma'am, like
Please share
Was-
the situation so that we can understand better.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, once I took admission in dance class, so people were saying that you should not take this class because you are wasting your time, and do something where you feel in the future that you have invested your time somewhere. You should learn some technical skills or communication skill, or you can learn something else. But I said, okay, you have shared this, so I would try to do it. But I did the same thing which I was doing, and I learned, I completed the dance classes. But I did not take their advices. However, I did not deny it in front of them.
And she has handled the situation very nicely and very smartly. Let's clap for her everyone. Wonderful. Thanks for adding your answers everyone. Now let's move forward. Read the next question.
Ma'am, the next question is, how can understanding each other help improve relationship?
Yes. Please answer.
Ma'am, the best thing is, if you have anything that you don't like in a
Yes.
relationship, then you, instead of hiding that thing or pondering on that, you can ask or you can talk about that. If you will talk, then you will be able to find out the solution. This is how we can reduce the misunderstanding in a relationship.
Amazing. In this way, if you are talking, if you are communicating, then we can reduce the problems and our bond will be more strong. Right, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. For the same question, would you like to answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Please
So,
go ahead.
as she shared that communication is important, I am also agreed upon that if you have anything, so please try to communicate on that. If you will do the communication, then you will find out the solution.
Absolutely right.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe you people have understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now everyone, let's move forward. Everyone, as we were discussing this, so have you ever received any well advice or any advice that you don't want to receive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So, my cousin was giving me an advice
okay,
that you should not go outside. You should stay in your city, and you should learn. If you want to learn something, if you want to take admission anywhere, so you should stay here only because you are female, and you will feel insecure outside of city. But I did not listen, and I came here. I am taking this class, and your class, I am enjoying your class. Ma'am, this is how I accepted his advice in front of him, but I did what I want.
oh wow, what a courageous decision you have done.
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice. Next.
Ma'am, once my friend was giving advice to me that you should not talk to anybody.
Okay,
I am here, I am your friend. If you will talk to other person, then I will break my friendship with you.
okay,
Then I said, okay, go and break.
okay,
But after some time, she realized that I was wrong. If people are talking with her, then how can I ask her to not to talk to anybody? Then she understood that situation, and she accepted, and she agreed that I was wrong. Now we are friends, and she's also talk everybody, and I am also talking with everybody.
now you both are talking to everybody.
Yes.
Well, very well. Next, have you not received any good advice, everyone, that you have incorporated in your life?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, when I was in my school, when I completed my school, then my mother said that you should go somewhere out of the city
okay,
for better study. But I was not ready to leave my family. But she advised me that one day everybody will leave this home and you will stay here alone, and I will also go with your brother or sister.
Okay.
Then you will cook your food by yourself and you will stay here alone.
Okay.
Nobody will be here. Then she made me feel that I should accept her advice, and I accepted, and I went outside of city.
oh wow, by a positive threat she was giving you advice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful, you have shared very nicely. Is there anybody else who would like to share?
No, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, everyone, as you people have received so many advices, as you are not allowed to go in a dance classes and you are not allowed to go outside, so how did you deal with these situations when you are not agree to someone's advice? How can you deal with this?
Ma'am, as I shared, I listened them, but I did what I want.
Okay, and how did you respond?
Ma'am, I responded in front of them like, yes, brother, you are right. I should not go there. But as I have taken admission there, so I don't want to waste my fees. As of now, let me go. After some time, I will leave this class and I will invest my time somewhere else.
Wonderful. Yes, you can also add.
Ma'am, in front of them, I was angry,
Okay.
but when I saw that the person is front of me, he is also getting angry.
Okay.
Then I said that, okay, you are right, I am wrong, but we can think more about it and we can discuss it later on in front of family.
Okay. So you started from denial, but after that you came into a situation where you managed the situation.
Yes,
Right? Okay. That's well. Everyone, as per your answers, as some of you got good advices, some of you got unwanted advices, I would say. So understanding advices is very important for good decision making. Do you agree with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sometimes it becomes very helpful for us if we are going to make any decision, right? Let's say I am into a new field and I do not have any experience, so I can take advice from those people who are experienced in that field. Right, everyone? So
Yes, ma'am.
sometimes it becomes important for us, and sometimes when we know that what is better for us, then we can stick to our decision instead of taking advice from others. And here I would suggest you to analyze the advice first. Instead of incorporating in your life directly, you can just analyze the advice, that whether it will be helpful for me or not. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So in this way you can receive a better advice and you can incorporate in your life.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.